Alright, we are live. We're going to be working over here again today. Because I wasn't sure what else to do, like to build. So we are going to be doing some terraforming. Which means we need to move our conduit. Because for right now, I don't want to go any deeper over here. So we need to move this over that way. Alright, that looks like all of conduit stuff we need. So we want to put it quite a ways over here. Because we kind of got to like here on this side. So I think putting it I've hit the wrong button again. Let's just put it over here. That may not be deep enough. No, not quite. Okay. I think it needs to be something like that. Yep, it should be good. Alright. So. We kind of started wrapping around this corner, but because there's caves, it looks a little weird. I'm gonna dig some of this out here. Something like that, probably. But yeah, we're just gonna be doing this today, because like I said, I wasn't sure what to build. And there's a cat yelling again. Oh, not there. Okay, I'm gonna make that dirt. Rest of that's probably good. Okay. For right now, I'm gonna fill this in. What's going on? Buddy? Sorry, the cat is being quite weird at the moment. I think we're gonna sleep in the tower. Okay. Guess we'll grab this box, put the stones in it, and we'll put everything else in there for now. Yeah, this part up here is gonna be weird. So I suppose let's go over to this side. And then we'll do something like this. Again, we are gonna have to watch out for those caves. Okay, that looks like we picked everything up. You know what? It's fine. We're gonna leave it like that. Okay. One second though, guys. I'm gonna have to like take breaks occasionally here today because we are in the process of trying to move, so yeah, what the heck. Okay. All right, let's see. Not sure I like. Okay, that's better. Then we need to fix this. And then it'll go back out. Like that. Okay. Alright, I think that it looks good from down here anyway. So let's come back over here. Kind of do our initial pass through. We got quite a bit of stuff. To just dig out. Because again, we do have, you know, all of that side. And then this side. There's a lot left. There's a lot of layers that we need to dig down. But yeah. I think we need our hitboxes on. Alright, I think that's good. And then we come over this way. Ooh. And then it'll be like that. Cool, that layer's good. So the next layer, again, we will add in the dirt for now. Because again, it will have to connect up to this somehow. It makes sense. Yeah, we're just gonna work on this section by section here. So this is the current section we're working on. If I can get up to where I want to be. Alright, something like that. We will, of course, need to come back through all of the areas that we've already terraformed and come in with some bone meal and stuff, but I think that's gonna wait until we've got the rest of it kind of terraformed to the way that we want it. Again, that's going to take quite a while to do because we've got a huge section this way. That's going to need to be dug down quite a lot. Probably switch this to dirt. Okay, that side's good. And this side looks okay. We'll change this to dirt. And then we kind of come in on this side. There we go, swoops back nicely. I think what I'm gonna do is put a layer of dirt there. And then fill this in with sand. To where it looks like that. Alright, let's get out our boxes again. all of our stone, which wasn't a lot. Then I think I'm gonna do a box for dirt and grass, and then a box for sand. And this last one will be gravel and clay. Alright, let's quickly sleep, and then I guess we can look at it really fast just to see everything that we actually do need to do. Alright. So yeah, this is everything that we need to do, because we've gotten, you know, up to here from this side. Maybe we might go deeper. I'm not sure. At the moment, I think it's fine. But yeah, we've got all of this, so we need to come around and kind of do all that. Come around this way, and then get everything that's in the middle. Bring that down to where we want it. And then once all that's done, we have this river to do. And to make it deeper so that we can have deep water boats, ships. So something bigger than that, because that's just a little guy. But yeah, let's keep going over here. And then once, I think after this layer, we'll start like actually going all the way down that way. Then we got another cave down there too. Okay. Lots and lots of caves over here. And then once we get this kind of area done, I think we'll continue around that way and kind of get that side. Oh, my shovel. Get that side of the shore and stuff done. Sorry, this side of the shore throughout that way. Probably to the bridge. We'll see. Sorry. Let me start that sentence over. We will try and go as far as we can today, but don't know how far we will get. Yeah, we'll do that, I think. And then these will be something like that. Get rid of this patch of sand. I think I'm okay with a little patch of stone coming in there. Again, we'll work on this once this side is kind of done. I'm gonna take all this out for right now, and then we'll continue on with the dirt and stuff. Alright, this is gonna be like that. I think I'm gonna cut off the stone here and change all of this, except for maybe that, to dirt. Yeah. And change those to dirt as well. Okay, let's go over here. And take this down. Oops. Yep, that's good. Oh, cool. Alright, while we are over here, I'm going to remove the diorite. And since we revealed some more, I will also fix that. A diorite is too bright, in my opinion, to be, you know, near the bottom of this. In fact, I think it's too bright to be in here at all. Oops. I have it like that for now. Because again, this side might change, I'm not sure. Nice, okay. Okay, let's kind of bring this all the way over like that for now. Don't know if I like. Okay, that fixes it right now. Well, that again, that side will be adjusted some because we will need to fix up this corner and stuff. Okay, so this is the layer we want. Oh. Oh, sorry, the lag just now. I apologize. Alright. Let's see where we're at here. That looks good. Yeah, it's gonna be quite straight diagonal there, I think. But once again, let's go and sleep so that way we can actually see this. I didn't mean to go under that, to go through the trapdoor. Alright, dirt. Sand. Clay. Pop, pop. Yeah, I think that's gonna be okay. It'll probably straighten out a bit more on this side once we actually get this side going, but I think that's okay. Let's get out all of this dirt. Okay. That's good for right now. Not sure if this is gonna stay like that. Probably end up changing it, to be honest. Yeah, I think it needs to be probably a bit more like that. Smoother coming over. Maybe even change it. Three. Okay. And then we'll fix the corner a little bit too. Maybe. Yep, that's good. Come in and do that, which is... we don't actually have any gravel on us. Okay, for right now I think that's good. So let's fill in this area here, probably with stone. Nice. Let's fly up just a little bit to see what that looks like. Yeah, that's looking nice. Alright, now we need to just fix this area over here, which I think is going to take quite a bit of work. Just because like this up here doesn't have like proper layer. As you can see. Oops. And that'll be dirt there. Okay, that's good. And then we can build up this section with some dirt. Kind of like that, and then I think I also want to bring it down kind of like that too. Where it's not, you know, perfect. A little bit of sand. Let's change this to dirt. Okay. I'm gonna change this to dirt as well. Alright, something like that's good. I think we need to go to sleep again. Don't know what would be faster if I just go over here again. Okay, this side definitely needs a bit more work. Yeah, again, all of this is also not really properly, like, grounded. Alright, and then it'll come back over here with some sand. Alright, something like that. Oops. Okay, and then have it come out again. But a bit more like that. Okay. So I think that'll just be like a patch of sand there. And then we can come in with the dirt. Alright. 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 Words. Something like this. Can't really see it at the moment, so let's fly for a little bit. Yeah, that little bit looks good. We need to fix this side now. Okay. And we need a bit more sand as well. Okay. Something a bit like that. We'll make that straight, actually. Okay. So I kind of, let's swoop back in. And then back out, and all of that. Alright, that looks pretty good. At least right there. We'll do that and then clean this up as well. All right, one more layer. Oop, we've used all of our dirt. Okay. Let's put this stuff away for right now. Okay, I am going to take a quick break, so I will be back in just a little bit. Okay, I am back now. Let's see, how does that... Looks okay. I think we need to take some of this bit down. So let's just kind of come down right here. And cut this layer off. And just start kind of going down a bit. We won't make it perfect right now. We'll do that later. I just want to get it down so we can actually see, you know, that area over there. Oops, didn't need to do that. Gonna have so many blocks. We already have so many blocks. I keep saying that we're gonna have even more, and like I have to remember that we already have a lot. May have to do an end trip to get some shulker boxes, but I don't know. The end takes a lot of brain power, and I always feel like it's not a good stream thing, because I'm gonna be distracted. I always end up dying too quite often in the end, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So the next layer that we're gonna dig down, we won't dig out nearly as much as this top layer. There's just so much dirt. Alright, we're gonna collect all this stuff up, put it in shulkers, possibly empty the shulkers, and then come back and dig some more. We'll see how full these shulker boxes are. Oop, we've missed some over here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go and empty the boxes over here. Probably don't need the sword on the hotbar. Okay, and then the sand will go in that one. Dirt and grass go in there. And stone products and ores will go in here. Oops, gravel. Whoops. Hello. We're doing some terraforming over here. Not too much though. Oh, we're missing that top part, aren't we? Yeah, we need to get that top section with these two. Although most of that's river, so we're not going to notice too much of a difference there. At least not right now. We will eventually get over to that river, but I want to finish this first before we do the river over there. Whoops. Because we've really just been working on like this side over here. I want to get some of this dug out so we can have a little bit of an easier time kind of doing this area. So probably just gonna go to like here for now. And start digging from there. And we'll worry about, you know, more of that later on when I'm not focusing on that side over there. Just digging these layers out is going to give me more room to like finagle the lower layers. Adjust the lower layers? I don't know. Words. Because like over here I started running into the layers that are connected to this. There. So. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to build today, so that's why we are doing the terraforming instead. So this is a project that, you know, has like been ongoing, and I like to just, oh yeah, it has been very time consuming just doing, you know, like all of that over there. I've been doing it like in sections and just doing a little bit, like doing one stream and then going to something else and then coming back later on. Because doing it all at once is boring. Like, I know it is for me and stuff, so like it can't be too entertaining to do on stream too much either, but that's okay. Something I would like to do. So we do. And it's nice to have the blocks too. We'll have them for other terraforming projects down the line, which will be nice. So much dirt and stone. We'll worry about that. Oh, my shovel. Is that the... No, we want the efficiency 5. Not that there's too much of a difference. Also, if we lose blocks, like, while we're doing this, it doesn't matter either. And my Discord went off, although I didn't hear a noise. I was gonna say, are we... Is our inventory full? No. Not quite yet. But I will put the boxes down and fill them up here in just a second. There's gonna be so much stone in the next layer, oh jeez. Not the gravel. Dirt box, sand, and then this is the gravel. Alright, time to pick everything up now. But yeah, doing these massive, like, terraforming projects do take quite a long time. I think this is the biggest one, especially in terms of digging out, I think. It's the biggest one that I've done so far in this world. I mean, again, it's just digging stuff out, so... Yeah, again, that's why I usually just do, like, one stream and then go do something else the next stream, because it is very boring just digging out blocks and stuff. But at the moment I don't have a lot of time during the day after streams and stuff to actually get on here and just do the digging. So I kind of have to do it on stream. Otherwise it's never gonna get done. Alright, let's go to here and just dig all of this stuff out. I can't wait until this is, like, done. At least the dig part, because then we can come in with the bone meal and stuff and put the grass back in, because I haven't done that yet in any of the other sections of this area. And it'll look all nice and have vegetation. Because at the moment it's not going to have that, except in the areas where we didn't really change anything. Which is not gonna be in too many spots, so. Especially on this side. Because the majority of it's was really high up to the water line, so got a lot of layers to dig out. Yes. Gotta get a lot done in 2.5 hours, which is possible. Whoa. That was weird. I think I'm just gonna cut this off here. Kind of not worry about that area right now. Alright, I'm gonna pick up this stuff before we start on the stone. I mean, the good thing is, though, is that I have a conduit, so I don't have to worry about breathing. You know, going up and getting air and then coming back down, doing all that. Which is really nice. And then the only thing we really have to worry about is sleeping if we want to sleep. Okay, I think I should empty this stuff before I continue, actually, so we will do that first. Okay. Gonna cut this here. But yeah, the main goal for this like terraforming is to make it look like a natural, you know, formation of ground in the water and stuff, because like it wasn't like this when I first started this area. It wasn't up there. It was, I think, even out of the water because there was like a hill there, so. Digging it down, making it look as natural as possible in terms of how this is formed. And all of that. Making it deeper because it needs to be deeper. And then we'll come back in, as I said, with bone meal to make that make sure there's like vegetation and stuff, because there should be vegetation. But yeah, it's certainly a work in progress, and it's gonna take quite a long time. Probably a couple more streams at least, if I were to stream all of it. But yeah, lots and lots of digging, which again is going to be nice for our storage because we'll have a lot of stuff to add to it. Even if we don't really need, especially dirt and stuff, we don't totally need because we've got a ton already, but that's okay. Yes, once it's done. Once it's done. In the meantime, it's just gonna be a lot of boring digging. Which is fine with me, like I don't mind the digging. It's like I know it'd be boring just to do a lot of digging on streams and stuff, but like, we gotta get it done. We don't have to, I want to get it done. So here we are, streaming it. Tomorrow we'll probably go somewhere else and do a build or something. I'm not sure. Cause like I don't know. I have a lot of lists of things that we could build. I just don't know if I want to build them or how I want to build them. It's like I know what buildings we need in the towns. It's just a matter of like what blocks do we want them out of, which is usually dependent on the buildings that are around them. Yeah, lots of ideas. So many ideas. I'm not sure it'd be too many ideas. Because like I don't have, you know, the build palettes and things for them. I just have like where I want them to be. Yeah, sometimes I do overthink some of the builds as well. Just being like, oh yeah, it could be this, it could be this, it could look like that. And I might just pick something. Just pick what you want it to look like, man. Come on. It's only sometimes that I do that, though. It's not for every build. But there's a lot to do. So we have entire towns that need to be built and stuff. But see, I like big projects. I like castles and things. I like building castles. It's the little buildings. So I like a lot of details and stuff. So making little buildings with a ton of details in them is very time consuming, and I'm just like, ugh. I would add so many things. And I think that's why I'm always like, I don't know what to build. Because I have to think about, you know, like all the things that I would want in the building and see if I have all the materials for that. And a lot of times I don't, especially if, like, it's a building that needs a lot of books. I don't always have the leather for that. So I'll have to like AFK somewhere and get all of the leather that I need, and then it's probably not going to be enough. Alright, let's pick this stuff up. Whoa. God, sometimes when those zombies convert to drown, it's so loud. Can we pick all of this stuff up? Let's see. I have a feeling probably... Oh, yeah, probably. I was gonna say probably not, but... I think we can. And this zombie's following me. This drowned, sorry. Picked up a little bit of stone. Oh. Shulker box is full. So we'll put the dirt stuff in the open. Alright, let's look at these shulker boxes again. Yeah, so since our stone is basically half full and our dirt is all the way full, I'm gonna go ahead and put that stuff away. Oh, it's raining. Make those all into clay and toss those in there. I think I'm going to toss the rotten flesh in there as well. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to leave that on my hotbar. Okay, that box is empty. Sand. I'm gonna put the regular copper there. Hello? Okay. Alright. So much digging. Trident guy. Oh, he didn't give me his trident. Dang. I think we only have one trident, so I'm like, give me a trident, please. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Hey, Feather. Yeah, terraforming. More. Continuing on this underwater terraforming, I swear. We've done this so many times. And we're gonna keep doing it until it's done. I mean, not in a row. We're gonna space it out some, but so much digging. I suppose I should probably work on getting a beacon because that would make this so much faster, but also I don't really want to go to the nether and do that. Because killing wither skeletons is so hard. I mean, it's not the killing them, it's getting the heads. It's getting the wither skeleton heads. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut this here and get rid of all of this stuff first. I should probably maybe use my fortune pickaxe on some of this, but also I don't think it's necessary. We're gonna need the stone more than we are going to need the cobblestone, so. Okay. Let's make sure we pick all this stuff up. I'm also not sure how deep we should go with this. Because it's gonna be quite deep in some spots because of that cave over there. I don't want to go too deep though because we have the other side as well. It's a few layers deep. We should probably count it to see exactly how deep it is, but I don't want to do that right now. Alright, I think we'll probably make the area that we're digging out a little bit smaller on this next layer because I don't need to be digging all of this right now because again I just wanted to kind of get that side. Yeah, honestly, Minecraft is a nice distraction for me as well because we are in the process of doing all the things for moving. And that's kind of stressful. Yeah, we're going to be moving here near the end of the month, so we've got like a couple weeks of streaming. Then I'm going to take a little bit of time off so that we can do that. I'm not sure when exactly I'll be back. It depends on, you know, like how quickly we can get our place set up and all of that. So we'll see. Alright, looks like we've got a bit of room here. Don't know if we'll be able to pick everything up though. Cool, we were actually able to do that. Nice. Whoa. Okay. Put our boxes down. Stones away. Cool. I think I'm gonna leave those for now. So kind of reaching quite a deep level, I think. Again, I don't know how deep the other side is. We don't want to go too deep over here. It's where it feels wrong comparative to the other side. Oops. I just whacked the salmon. Okay. Just a little bit more, I think. Probably gonna go ahead and take this down as well. Although I do it to make sure that I can pick everything up. Okay. Bit more. And it's dark again, so we should probably sleep. Jesus, a lot. Or it looks like everything now. And we can't really see it, so let's put this elytra on. Oops. Alright, let's get rid of this stone. Gonna cut it here. And then I think once we get this layer and probably the next layer done, we can start going back to working around there. If we have time, it shouldn't take too long to do these 2 layers though. Hopefully. It doesn't take too long. And we have 45 minutes left of stream, I think. About that. I put the wrong block in there, but that's okay. Yeah, so 2 layers will bring us down. So this layer and this layer will bring us to there, which we can then, you know, carve out some more if we want on that side. But I think we'll wait to do that until we have, you know, all the way over there done. Connecting up to the part by the bridge and all of that. Oops. Ooh. I thought I was like going into a cave or something there for a second there. Some of this will probably be put back, but that's okay. Went into weird swim mode again. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's weird. Alright, time to pick up all these blocks and we'll go back to the stone. There's some down there that are looped. Let's pick that up. Those are fish. I was looking at them like, oh, those are hitboxes. Let's go pick that up. Can't pick up fish. I mean, I could, but that would require killing them. Ah. Alright, time to empty the inventory again. Oops. There we go. I think I'm gonna start moving our ores into there. Okay. There's just so much to dig. And I'm like, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're not. I mean, we're getting there like on this section, but not really. Anywhere else. There's a lot to dig. And that's okay, because it gives us a project that we can come back to. That we can stop and come back to. But granted, that's basically all what... It's basically all of the things here in this world. I mean, we've got towns that we keep leaving and coming back to, but... Those are different, in my opinion. They're, I'm sure it's one big, like, town. Each town is, you know, their own thing. And you can stop and come back to them whenever you want, because you have to make all the little buildings. And those are like projects in themselves. In my opinion, so like post office that we did, that was its own little project in a town. It didn't matter what town it was in, it was just a post office that we were building. And like those, you can leave and come back to super easily because they're, you know, a town with a build. And you pick a build and you do that one, and that's your project for the day. This though, it's a bunch of digging. So we do a stream, leave, and then come back. And do even more digging. So much digging. Fish again. Somehow I opened the wrong box there. Okay. I think I'm gonna cut this side here. So that way we have another section. Like that, okay. There's a lot of granite over here. And it's dark again, but I don't think I want to sleep this time. So we're just gonna keep trucking along with all this digging. Alright, we still got plenty of inventory space, so let's focus on this one. And once we're done with it, we'll see how much more inventory space we have. But yeah, once we get this bit done, like these 2 layers done, we'll see how much time we have left. It may not be a lot of time, so we may not be able to get too much else done today. Especially in terms of like the editing the shoreline and stuff, but that's alright, we're doing as much as we can. Because every little bit matters in this project. Since it's, you know, a continuous dig. So any little bit that we can get done in these streams is great. Alright, put this stuff away. And the granite will go in here with those. Alright, let's carve. Well, let's go to here. And then we'll do that section. Oops. Yeah, even though that section's smaller, it's got this diagonal on it, so it's gonna be a little bit more time consuming, I think, just to kind of go around that, so we're gonna do this section first. Oops. Keep doing that. Keep breaking blocks, I don't mean to. Alright, so we've got like a half hour left to stream, so I don't think we're gonna get too much done once we get these 2 layers out. But once again, we will see what we can do, what we can get done. There are a lot of mobs everywhere. I know it's nighttime again, but there are a lot. And there's a drown like right by me, so that's gonna be fun. I was honestly expecting the drown to hit me already, but it didn't, so I guess we're moving fast enough to stay away from it. Just barely. Let's quickly pick up all these blocks. But yeah, we are definitely gonna have to like edit a lot of this. I think the stone like down here might be a bit much. Again, I'm not sure how all of this is gonna go, which is why we were digging out this section in the first place, to try to make sure like all of that looks good. Because we were kind of running into these layers here. Kitty! He stopped looking. Hi, buddy! So cute. I distracted him though. He's leaving. I think he woke up from a nap and decided he was gonna leave. He was in the other room though, so he wasn't hanging out on the desk or anything. May need to get a different pickaxe. Jeez. Okay, I do have it. I was like, do I have my other pickaxe? I do. Although we can wait a bit for that. It's not in the red. We got time. Man, those drowned. They just keep showing up. Granted, there is a dripstone cave underneath this, so that's probably why they keep showing up. Because they're much more common in flooded dripstone caves, I believe, than in normal areas. I hope we are almost done with this section because I'm kinda done with it. Yeah, we are. Okay, good. Aw, thanks, Feather. Ooh. Yeah, I try to be a good person. You know, I I'm a nice person, you know, in general, so like I try and be good and all of that. Nice place to just hang out and chill and get away from the way that the world is. I wish the world wasn't, you know, as upsetting as it is, especially, you know, here in the States. But yeah. Yeah, we all just want to get away for a little bit, you know? Like, the world is not great. Wish it would better. Yeah, so we're just a little nice, calm, chill place for people to hang out and maybe forget their troubles for a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna switch to my other pickaxe because I really don't want to accidentally break it or something. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of work. This whole thing is a lot of work. So much time has already been sunk into this project. More will continue to be sunk into this project. Oh, because the shulker box is there, it's gonna be like that because there is no water sources. There are no water sources in this section, so there's gonna be like no water right there. Okay. Oh, good. Honestly, please tell me there's not that much left of this section. I'm kind of getting tired of just doing these 2 layers right now. Okay, no. So I guess we'll just probably empty these actually. Since they're quite full. And then we will fly around and look at what we've done so far. It doesn't look like much on the maps, I know that. Alright, let's take all those things out. Put them in here for now. Move the dirt. Probably put it back in there as well, and then grab the rest of these stone bits. Alright, we will start with this. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we got that down quite far. Not, you know, deep enough for this area to continue on, but I should really count how deep this is, that way we know. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the water. Wait, no. Hold on, I think it's 11. 2, 3, 4, 5. 11. Okay, yeah. So this side goes 11. Let's see where we have it over here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, it can go down one more actually after this layer. So we'll get rid of a bunch of this stuff over here. I need to get out my third shovel. We'll see. Oops. Get rid of too much. All right. Something like that I think is good. Maybe not quite. Yeah, like that. That's better. Oh, that was loud in my ear. There's so many drowned too, jeez. Nice. Sounds like the kitty cat's brought another toy. His favorite pastime. Grabbing a toy and bringing it to me. Alright, stone blocks again. Dirt. Sand. All the other things. No, you didn't bring a toy. Hi, buddy. The tinking of his collar is the cutest thing. Tink, 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 tink. Hi, buddy. Will you come up? Hi. Yes, 1 second, Mr. Spencer Cat. Oh god, these zombies turning into drowns, man. No, don't mute the mic, buddy. Okay? Yes, I know. You want attention. You want all the pets. I'm a little busy right now, buddy. Yes, hi. You're very cute. You distracted me. I broke other bits of ground. Hi. He's just sitting next to the keyboard like, pet me? Pet me? Purring away too. I know. I can see you looking at me in my peripheral vision, Mr. Kitty. One second, though, buddy. You're very cute. Very floofy. Get cat hair everywhere every time I pet you. Because you don't like brushies. Yeah, I definitely think this area looks pretty good. It's kind of doing the transition into here. So once again, we don't know how this is gonna look. We don't have a ton of time left either today. In fact, we don't have all that much time. It's like 6 minutes. I don't think we'll get all of this dug out in that time either. Suppose we could just see how much we can do. Are you leaving? Kitty's leaving. He's left. Guess he decided I wasn't giving him the attention he wanted. So he left. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna carve this all the way back to the dirt over on that side. But right here I won't, because I don't know exactly how that's gonna go. This is definitely looking better though, in terms of depth and how that shoreline is looking, connecting down to the bottom here. This cave situation though, I think is gonna be a lot of work trying to figure it out. And kind of smoothing all of that out too. But that's gonna have to wait until next time we stream this area digging. We're not gonna do it tomorrow. We'll probably build something tomorrow. And then if we don't get that done, we will work on that on Thursday. Alright, let's pick everything up. Okay, let's grab all of this stuff. And then this will be dirt or something like that. Okay. Something like this. Which this can then go like that. Alright. I think that's all we're gonna get done today, because I'm not sure how that area is gonna be. It's gonna be a lot of thought and stuff. So we're gonna pick up our boxes, put on our elytra, and go back over to where everything is. And then I'm gonna end stream. I will move all of this stuff back to storage though before I get off, and then fix up my tools as well. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's stream. Like I said, we will be doing something else tomorrow, probably build of some sort. And then on Wednesday we will be doing Battlefront 2. And then we'll see about Thursday and Friday what we're going to do those days. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's stream, everybody. Bye!